Thank you for watching Why I Killed You TV. Today we're going to be talking about a missing boy. He was only 11 years old. His name was Louk Phiangdae. Louk Phiangdae disappeared from his family's home in Raymond, Washington on February the 6th, 1996. He was born on December the 9th, 1984. Louk was of Asian descent and he was an immigrant from Laos. At the time of his disappearance, he was only approximately 4 feet 5 inches tall and he weighed 65 pounds. He had black hair, brown eyes, and a distinctive birthmark over his right buttocks. On that fateful evening, following a minor disagreement with his father, Louk's parents later discovered that his bedroom door was locked and that the window screen was missing, suggesting that he likely exited from the window. Despite extensive searches and a brief possible sighting by a neighbor near a local bridge, no conclusive evidence was ever found to determine whether or not Louk was abducted or not, suffered an accidental fall, or even committed suicide, leaving investigators with multiple unsolved theories. Nearly 29 years later, the case remains unsolved, and while his parents and one younger brother have passed away, 5 of his other siblings still remain hopeful for answers. Local news outlets and true crime communities continue to discuss his disappearance, and authorities urge anyone with information to contact the Washington State Police Missing Persons Unit. Let's run the clip.
They hate you. You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.
Raymond's kind of like a fisticuffs, rough timber town, a lot of loggers, a lot of commercial fishing, very isolated, we're an hour away from I-5. I'm Eric Trent. I'm a journalist who spent 8 months investigating this case. I grew up in the area and I'd always heard about it. This was the first article that was published about Louk's disappearance. It was Wednesday, February 14th, which was 8 days after he disappeared. And that's Louk's class picture right there. My article was the first one written about Louk since 1996. Mystery of missing Raymond boy still lingers 28 years later.
Yeah, I remember that night. I was at home trying to do some homework. Louk and Robert got home from school. I mean, the minute they get home from school, they start going at each other. My dad had just gotten home. He did tell them repeatedly to go get changed, get ready for bed. And so my dad finally had enough and he pushed them apart. But it was what my dad said to him that I think really hurted him. Because I remember just turning, I said, that was a little harsh, Dad. You should have not said that. And I looked at him and I see how hurt he was. I didn't know that that would be the last time that I saw him. I wanted to go to see if he was okay later. Usually the door is not locked. And I was like, that's strange. Why is Louk's doors locked? They pried the door open and Louk was gone. And my mom immediately, her heart sank. She felt something was wrong.
According to the police report, Louk's family called 911 at 9:42 p.m. when they realized they couldn't find him.
Yeah, I was on patrol in the evening on February 6th, 1996. The parents had called about 9:40, said that he'd run away. And I told them I'll start looking.
It's not normal of him to get so upset, hop out and just go somewhere.
That night, Louk's older brother was at a basketball game at the high school. Family members tell me they believe Louk might have escaped his home to go find his brother, but he never showed up.
And they called back at 11. At that point, we intensified the search.
7 p.m., a woman who lived a couple blocks down the road, her and her son, they knew him. They said that they saw Louk running across the Highway 101 bridge towards Raymond away from Riverdale. When her and her son came back the other way, about less than 10 minutes later, he was gone. He wasn't anywhere on the main road.
The one thing that really bothers me. There was a little yellow car back in on a little gravel road. I've never seen it around town before, and I never seen it after that.
That yellow car that Bill Wilson spotted was parked right here at the end of this gravel road. It's significant because just down the road from here is that bridge where Louk was last seen, and it's also on the same route to the high school where he might have been going.
It never dawned on me even that I should have stopped and checked that car out, because I was busy looking for Louk on foot at the time. And that car is stuck in my mind for 29 years now.
Sad.
He lived just a block down the road. When he went missing, the woods back behind me was where a lot of the search was focused.
For you, how many times have you been here?
A lot. There's been a lot of days where I'll drive right by Louk's house and come back here and I'll park at the park and just sit in my car and think, what am I missing? What is the piece here that I'm not seeing?
Such a mystery. How does a 11-year-old boy just go missing in the middle of winter? It's really, really remarkable.
I don't believe he ran away.
There wasn't any places we didn't check.
I think the most likely thing is somebody kidnapped him.
What do you think happened to your brother?
Yeah, I think he was taken. He was kidnapped by someone. I don't think he would run away. He wouldn't know where to go. He's only 11. I feel like he's still out there.
It's going to take somebody to finally have the courage to come forward.
If you're out there, we miss you, and we'll always love you. We'll always be here for you. And you don't have to worry about anything. Just we're always going to be here for you. And I'm not going to stop looking for you, and I'm not going to stop looking for you.
They hate you. You're gonna die. I don't want to do this.